Allison, Nashville was scheduled to move into what they call Phase 3 today. They have a 4-phase program to open the city, but instead they're going to stay in Phase 2. That is because an increase of new cases has authorities a little bit nervous here. 300 new cases in 24 hours just in Nashville, though the head of the coronavirus task force tells us it's possible 200 of those cases are actually old. They're just being reported now, but they don't want to take any chances. They want to try and find out if there's a cluster of cases and try to keep it, of course, from spreading. This is a city that relies on live music. It relies on crowded bars, but the head of the coronavirus task force is urging people to stay patient.
There's going to be people that are going to get sick. Whether they keep us from sitting at our bars and playing country music or any other kind of music, the virus isn't going away. They're just delaying, in our opinion, kind of the inevitable. That one of two things are going to happen. Either there's going to be enough of us build up antibodies against this thing, or there's going to be a vaccine. There's really no other option. So the longer that they kind of fight this, in some ways it's just delaying the inevitable, I think.
Now, over the weekend, there were at least 14 establishments who were actually fined by local officials for not following the coronavirus guidelines as seen in that reopening phase number 2. Places were just too crowded. They were serving people at the bar. And so some of those businesses incurred a very small fine. Some of the owners, when you talk to the owners, they'll tell you that's ridiculous, that they can't make a living unless the bars are full and the music is playing, and the frustration is only growing. Take a listen to somebody who owns one of these very large honky-tonk establishments.
To get herd immunity, you need about 70 to 80% of a community to get it. Right now, we have 1% of Nashville who has had COVID-19. So we're far from being a place where we have herd immunity, and I don't think it is fair to just impact people and have people potentially die just so the whole community can get it.
It is, of course, not just the musicians, the bar owners. It is, of course, tourists. There are tourists out here today looking for places that are open. Most places are closed. And again, this all goes back to that curve. Officials want that curve to be flattened. The trend is still headed the wrong way. They say once it gets flattened, Nashville should be able to move from Phase 2 into Phase 3. Allison?
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.